When we had last left Team Bald, they were on an amazing journey to return back to Candle Keep, Candle Keep, at the behest of the Grand Duke Elton to investigate the goings-on of the Iron Throne. Indeed, this was the very place that Team Bald saw its beginnings. It is where Gorine's ward was from, as well as Imoen in some way. How was she there? Only a little bit was known. We read the biography not too long ago. Alas! More important things were afoot than all of that. For you see, not only were some of the plots, schemes, and machinations of the Iron Throne afoot, but so too did their influence seemingly run deeper. Yes, the Watchers who populated the town, the city, the keep, the Candle Keep, they were acting quite weird as well. Perhaps they were replaced by horrific doppelgangers all the same. Or perhaps Team Bald had simply fought one too many doppelgangers and that was on the mind. Still, it was up to them to continue pressing forward and investigating these strange times. This is Baldur's Gate, Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. There we are. Unhide all of that, and we did speak with Winthrop. Let's speak with Revor.
I've got this.
Hey, Revor.
Moradin's hammer.
Great.
You've been away without leave, soldier. Are you expecting forgiveness? Are you expecting redemption? Well, spare me. I want 500 push-ups, and I want them now.
Thanks, Revor. Appreciate that. We couldn't even really say anything. I don't even remember what your deal was, Revor. I don't even remember who you were. I thought there were like wizards or like an elf or something here. I guess so too was Revor. Maybe they're upstairs snoozing though. Let's send Imoen around. There we are. Anything of interest? Nah. How about over here? I wonder if the loot has like repopulated and changed since the beginning of the game. Or if it's all like exactly the same stuff. Okay. Up here. Anything in this? A little bit of money. I'll take it. Okay. A diamond and a star sapphire. Jeez. I mean, we don't really need them, but I'll take them nonetheless. Right? Okay. Do we have room for bullets? Has someone run out yet? Nah. Okay. Over here. Anything? No. Okay. Sure.
I've got this.
There we are. You know, Candle Keep is actually kind of a major...
You want it? You got it.
I don't know. Area? A major town? City? All to its own? You know, there's not been many places quite as large and fortified as it. Like, it's more significant than I thought at the beginning of the game and everything. Alright. Let's check on up this way. Do a quick save as well, just in case. These cows. Notice as well, there's no weird old men here with tutorials talking about, like, feet. They're all gone just as well. Perhaps taken in the dead of night by some mysterious beast or figure. Priest's quarters. Dreppen. I vaguely remember you.
What do you need?
Lila Schnub, I didn't think you were ever coming back. What's it like out there? It's pretty scary, Dreppen. There's more to that iron crisis than the bandits everyone always talks about. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to be here for long. You should come with me when I go. It's big. I don't know how else to put it. I lived my entire life within these walls, and in the past while, I've seen 50 times as much as these walls could ever hold. It's weird, though. All that space and barely a book in it. I never realized how special Candle Keep really is. Wow, jeez. I feel like one of these answers really outshines the other two. Let's go with that. Yeah, people come from all over to see the books here. All sorts of folks, too. Bards, nobles, priests, mages. Volo's even been here and Elminster, too, remember? A couple of just plain old merchants even wandered in the other day. Said they were with the Iron Throne, and were here to do some business. They're still around, last I heard. Okay. Yeah, I never knew the Candlekeep book rule, or maybe it was explained early on,
You got it.
right? About entry by way of having information to offer up. And it just glossed over me because I was still getting accustomed to the rest of the game. Let's look in here. Anything of interest? Priest of Ogma,
Don't worry about me.
and a bunch of cats. Hey there.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
You startled me, child. What is that? Is he like hissing like a cat? What are you doing to that cat? I'm sorry. I guess I'm just going to be on my way now. Is he fucking the cat? Is that the implication here? What are you doing to that cat? Oh, okay. All right. It died, and I am studying it. You're studying it? What is there to study? It's a dead cat. That's disgusting. What is there to study? The bones, the muscle structure, the shape of it, how its fur lies, where its ears are placed, the length of its whiskers, the sharpness of its teeth. I must know it all, you cur. Wow, okay. What the fuck? Now leave me to it. But why would you need to know that? Why would anyone? You priests have gotten a lot stranger since I left. Oh, was he? Oh, you are a doppelganger and you're eating a cat. That's what happened. You're a fucking doppelganger who's eating cats. All right. But why would you need to know that? Why would anyone? Must you pry so hard, you meddlesome brat? Forget the plan. I'll taste you now, I will, and study your dead flesh as I do the cat. Ah. Wow, listen to him. Okay. He was a little soft-spoken, but yeah.
My
right.
blade will cut you down to size.
A doppelganger tried to kill me today, approaching in the disguise. Oh shit, that went by quick. Okay. Journal? Okay, here we are. A doppelganger tried to kill me today, approaching in the disguise of one of the older priests. Where there's one, there must be others. I don't know which of my friends is real, and which one is an imposter. Okay. Let's see over here. Let's grab this. Good.
I've got this.
Alright, can we talk to the cats in some way? Wow, there are actually a bunch of dead-ass cats around here. Good God. Okay. Hello, cat. Nothing? Fair enough. Feel free to eat that thing.
I've got this.
I feel like Dreppen is real, right? I feel like Revor is real. One of the people that we met down there is real. Yeah, what if Imoen isn't real? What if Imoen was like an early like scouting troop? Right? What if Imoen has been a doppelganger all along? Could you imagine that if that were true? If Imoen were an early scouting party and got... Like, Imoen did exist as a real person beforehand, right? But she got replaced early on in all of that and has been a member of our party ever since and has been reporting back to, like, whoever, and that's how all the assassins and shit know where we're at. That's how they know our like, they have intel on us. It's because Imoen is reporting it back. Dude, that would be fucking buck wild. I don't think that's the case at all, but that would be fucking wild. Because, of course, it wouldn't hit quite as hard if you weren't required, or like if you were playing in a party that didn't even use Imwin. Or you killed her right away, right? Like at any point in time, we could just attack Imwin openly and see that she will probably not turn into a fucking doppelganger upon death. In fact, we've seen her get killed in combat before and did not turn into a doppelganger upon death. Okay. Let's see. How about over this way? What have we got? Can we talk to these watchers now that we've uncovered the doppelganger?
Join the army.
No. I'm pretty sure this is all the same that we've heard of before. Alright. Temple of Ogma. Anyone out here? Another priest of Ogma. Okay. Hello.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I am pleased to see that you have taken time to pay tribute to wise Ogma. I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. Okay. About what you would expect. We didn't have anything that needed IDing, did we? No, I don't think so. I think we're all good on that. Okay. Sure. Well, have we explored everything now? No, the storehouse still. And then finally we'll go into the main area. Okay.
You want it? You got it.
Let's see. Do I need to pick into this? I do not. Alright.
Don't worry about me.
Good. More cats.
I've got this.
Were these cats always here? I feel like these cats were always in here, but the ones in the other area may not have always been. I can't remember for certain, though. Should we check these barrels and stuff? I feel like it's gonna be bust. Alright. Nothing. We're like too busy frantically vibrating near the crate to have Imwin check it.
I'm gone.
Okay. Yeah. Just basic stuff. Alright.
Don't worry about me.
Let's continue onward.
Don't worry about me.
Over here. Good. Alright.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
What? Was it? Yeah, this person is new as well. Okay. Salutation. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep like yourselves. Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. Lila Schnub is my name, if it is any business of yours. I am Lila Schnub, and I called this place my home for many years. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to speak with you at the moment. Let's divulge that we lived here for many years. Maybe he saw us in like a clairvoyant dream or whatever. Lila Schnub. Then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago, and conferred with your foster father, as you were off to chores. I'm not much Oh. Okay. Jeez, I wouldn't have known by the opening dialogue. If we're meant to be in our character is meant to be early 20s? Okay. He sounded he sounded like maybe double our age at minimum. Alright. I am not much your senior, really. I'm certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same. But Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. I do not wish to dwell on his death. I have moved on with my life, though I cherish the memories. His death is in the past, and shall remain there. I am my own person, and have my own concerns. I have received sympathy from many a person I have never met before. Who was he to receive such adulation? Let's go with that. Simple respect is all that it is. Gorion did many good things for many people. When last I spoke with him, I was barely acquainted with his fellows myself, but those who hop do tend to keep to themselves their affiliations. He was a long-standing member from what I understand. Likely he said nothing to you because he wished your childhood to be as normal as possible. I suppose all parents wish this, whether the child is theirs or not. I have yet to meet anyone who made claim to achieving it, though. How do you wager you have fared? As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself that perhaps was better left unknown. I feel like I haven't really learned much of myself at all, unless this is talking about, like learning, a trial of character, right? Maybe you would roleplay your character having a specific kind of arc or whatever throughout this, like I've come to the realization that I'm a dark and violent person, right? As much as I would like to continue our chat, I have important matters to attend to. Forgive me, but I must go. Well, I don't want to leave, so I guess we'll just go with this because I don't want to pick the one where we close this off already. As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself that perhaps was better left unknown. Would that I had a gold for every person I have heard say such a thing. I'm sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Bah, such words are better saved for classes in mediation and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I'm sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise of you to visit there sometime. Farewell, my friend. Oh, shit. I met an old friend of Gorian's today. Catterley was his name, and he recognized me from his previous visits to Candlekeep. He did not appear to be much older than I am, but he seemed possessed of an understanding that defies his years. I wish I had the time to speak with him further. Huh. All right.
You want it? You got it.
Sure. Oh, Philidia. I vaguely recall you as well.
Hello there.
Oh, why, hello. Have you seen my book? Wait. No, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. I haven't been around lately, have you? You haven't been around lately, have you? No, I haven't been back since Gorian died. Never change, Philidia. We love you just the way you are. No, I've been out investigating the Iron Crisis. I guess this is us, playing up like, oh yeah, this is an old acquaintance of mine that I'm familiar with who lived here for quite some time. So let's go with that. Never change, Philidia. We love you. Why, that's enough to make an old woman blush. Gorian sure raised a charmer in you. Okay. Thanks.
You want it? You got it.
I didn't realize she was meant to be an old lady. Alright. Over here. Anything else around this area? We'll do a full sweep of the keep grounds. Or I guess you would call this a castle. Fuck, I don't know. We'll just keep it a keep. Okay. Hold up. Is the... No. Okay. I was about to say, is the shape of this? Of the perimeter here? Of either the pathways, the, garden path and everything? Is that the shape of a D20? But I don't think so. I was like, holy shit, wait a minute. I don't think it's any particularly important shape. Or maybe it is, I'm just missing it. Maybe it is actually the shape of something like that. Alright. Let's do a quick save. I'm sure something fucking wild is gonna pop off in here. We never actually spent much time inside of here, did we? Right? When we entered it, like, cut to a cutscene, didn't it? I think. I guess we'll know upon entry. I'm not sure. It's definitely all cloaked in fog of war. Oh, look at all this.
I've got this.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Candlekeep. A lot of books. What's up, reader?
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Hey, I remember you. Your father was Gorion, wasn't it? You should see all of the strange fellows who've come to the keep these days. 3 men work for that mercantile organization. Iron Throne, I think they called it. They've been meeting with the 2 spookiest people I've ever seen. The 2 spookiest people, okay. It's like clockwork. Every day, they meet on the 3rd floor to discuss who knows what kind of dastardly plots. I'm sure they're just boring old merchants counting their money. Okay. One of the Candlekeep readers told me that the Iron Throne leaders have been receiving mysterious visitors on the 3rd floor. Okay. Can we freely check these, or will we get in deep doo-doo? History of the Dales and the Elven Court. We've definitely read that. Looks like we can freely check everything, too. Aloando, the wise founder of Candlekeep. Normal book. Oh, we gotta look at that. Huh. Is it really normal?
You want it? You got it.
Because normal books normally have not been named normal book. I'm taking it.
I've got this.
Seems incredibly conspicuous. Okay, another statue of Aloando. History of Kalimshan. Jeez, hang on, let me get my notes ready here. I'm almost positive we read that. Yeah, we did. Okay.
You want it?
Good.
You got it.
Over here. Karan. Or
Something
Kayran. Lila Schnub, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Please stay back. You were my tutor once, but who you are now, I cannot know. I'm sorry, Karan, but I can trust no one. Ah, Kayran! You speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them, now that I've returned. Do we want to be cautious or welcoming? Let's be welcoming. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Please, just tell me if you have seen anything strange in the library this past while. Yes, call the Watchers, but first tell me if you have seen anything strange about the library today. Don't get the Watchers involved. Just tell me. Strange? Why, yes. That is the word I would have used for that Coverus fella. He was right here beside me, taking Aloando's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Coverus is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Yeah, get out of here. According to my old tutor, Kayran, a visitor named Koveris has demonstrated more than passing familiarity with the prophecies of Aluando the Seer. Perhaps I should refresh my own memories of the prophecies. Afterward, I would like to question this Koveris. Alright, let's look around for these prophecies of Aluando. What have we got here? History of Gondogal, the Lost King. Pretty sure we've read that. Let me double check here. Yep, we have. Very well. And here. Ooh, a letter. Okay, I'll take that. Huh, we'll copy the note. During the days of the Avatars, the Lord of Murder will spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned good and evil, but chaos will flow through them all. When the beast's bastard children come of age, they will bring havoc to the lands of the Sword Coast. One of these children must rise above the rest and claim their father's legacy. This inheritor will shape the history of the Sword Coast for centuries to come. Huh. Okay, well, could this be us? Wow, we're an orphan. We don't really know who our biological father is. Could it be that we are one of the spawn, one of the mortal progeny of the Lord of Murder? How did we come into this world? I don't know. Okay. Is it us? Could it be us? Because it does leave it open for you to be good or evil, which is totally something you can do for your character. Alright, over here. History of Halrua. Let's see. Nothing there. Alright, over this way. What have we got? Another letter. Okay. Whoops, I keep fucking it up. We'll drop the old one. Why not? Copy it and read it. The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee that the children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre. Who would the others be, though? We know of someone else. We know that, whoever is, like, the leader of the Iron Throne has children as well. We know of at least Saravok. Right? Huh. Is Saravok gonna be, like, one of the main, has been one of the main antagonists so far? Huh. Okay. I'd believe it.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. I'm trying to think of who else we've heard of that is...
I've got this.
To where, like, parentage is important. You know? That it's explicitly mentioned that they're a child of anyone, or especially someone who has no clear parents. Oh dear. Well, the audio really freaked out there when I did that. Oh shit, I'm gonna do a quick save. Let me look over here. Yeah, it looks like the audio is still fine on my end. Weird, that was scary. I don't know what that was. Okay. Over here. Maybe it was purely in my, like, headphones or whatever. Did I, like, accidentally loosen my thing? No, it looks good. History of the Moonsea. Okay. How about over here?
These walls contain
Uh-oh.
the world's
Theoden.
knowledge.
That was also History of Leuren, which we have read. Just checked. Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed. If it isn't little Lila Schnub. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly... quite some time anyway. Hello, Theoden. How have you been? Get out of my way, old man. I've no time to speak with you. How have you been? I still remember you running around the keep. in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup?
Surely was.
Yep, of course. You never did stay in those rags of yours long. I don't have time for this, you old geezer. Goodbye. Yes, I remember, but how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fella Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself the cutest little... I don't need this kind of aggravation, you geezer. Get lost! Yes, I remember. Could we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait. I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff, trying his hardest to look important, while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup?
I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did.
You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf, he was so mad. I've had enough out of you two. Get lost. As fun as this has been, I really should be going. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Kelvin mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, they were, weren't they, Jessup?
Sure enough, scared witless.
Yep, and old Kelvin busts out in the biggest laugh you've ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad. Except you, Lila Schnub. You just stood there, naked as the day you were born, and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yes, I think I'll be going now. Keep your hazy recollections to yourselves, you old farts. I'm gonna get angry at him now. You old farts! You little rounder! Such a temper on you! Show some respect to the man who helped change your diapers. You were such a nice child once upon a time. Go on, get lost, you brat. Oh, God. Sorry. Alright, but you're just talking about me being naked. Come on.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, there's the history of whatever. Let's speak with Jessup real quick. Figure out their voice.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
A man's harem of knowledge? Never heard it described as that, but okay.
Oh, hello, young one. I trust you are keeping out of trouble? Of course you are. Run along and play with your little friends now.
Huh. Is this how they normally are? Like, they're not all quite there or whatever? Or is this an effect of being replaced by doppelgangers? What have we got here? History of Estegund. Have I read this? I'm fairly certain I have. Yep. Okay. How about over here? History of Durpar and Var the Golden. Yep, we read that as well. Over here. History of Dombroth. Pretty sure we read that. Let me just double check. Yep. History of Cormyr. We've definitely read that. Let's check these side rooms here. Oops. Oh there, reader. Anything new to say?
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Is this new? Okay, that's the same as before. How about this? History of Sembia. Almost positive we read that. I'll check while we're moving. Yep. Web. We don't need that. How about over here? What's this? History of Shadowdale, Volume 1. Ah. Is Shadowdale the one that we have the full set of? I believe it is, isn't it? Let's see. 5. 5. And then, well. No, I can't count. Alright. So there's 5. And then here's 5. So then 13. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got the full set. Okay.
I've got this.
Let's go on over here. Is this just another reader? Yeah, I'm assuming they all say the same thing. Knock. Okay. Let's check on and around here.
Do my best.
Very good. Over here. Yeah, I guess if there were a time to do a whole bunch of reading, in here in the libraries of Candlekeep definitely feels like the right place to do it.
I can, but try.
Okay. Anything else around here?
Don't worry about me.
What have we got? History of Shadowdale 2. Don't need that. Nothing inside of there. Very well. Anything there? Nothing in this, like, pantry area. Okay. How about in this section? Oh. Couple of cooks.
Hello there.
Is there a reason why you're in my kitchen? 'Cause Martha here don't like people messing with her kitchen. Ain't that right, Martha? Yeah, I don't like no snot-nosed brats causing trouble here. You better scram, 'fore I give you a whipping.
Sorry, Martha
You
Stewart.
want it? You got it.
What?
What? Okay, she's saying the same thing. Fair enough, Martha. Okay. Let's go on
I've
over
got
here.
this.
Good. Alright, I guess we'll check the next floor. What floor was it that had trouble on it? Yeah. Yeah, we don't know. Return to Candlekeep? The 3rd floor, okay. And I'm assuming this is American 3rd floor, so we're going to the 2nd
Don't worry
floor
about
now.
me.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, Lila Schnub. It is good to see you here once again. A pity that you could not have returned during a more restful time.
Why? What is going on that would cause you such stress? You always were a worrier. I'm sure all is well. What business is it of yours? What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one.
Okay. You got me, right?
And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow, in particular.
I'm sure it is nothing. You should not worry yourself so much. Really, and who would that be?
I bet it's the guy.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Yeah, it's a guy who stays up in one of the northern buildings. He likes to hang out with a bunch of cats. Well, there is this fellow named Covirus. I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistel has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice speaking with you.
my old friend Bendalis has noticed something peculiar about recent visitors to Candlekeep. In particular, he noticed unmerchant-like merchants and a sage named Covirus, who arrived at about the same time. All right.
Don't worry about me.
Something
Oh,
strange.
shit. Oh, it's Covirus! Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Perhaps another time. There is some research that I am currently working on which demands my attention. Please do. Did we read the prophecy stuff, though? Was that it in the letters? I think it was. Alright, please do.
My name is Covirus. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it?
Well, evil befell him all right, but I want nothing of your baubles.
And what evil befell him, Covirus?
If it is my father's will, then I will wear it. Thank you for your kindness to him, Covirus.
And what evil befell him, Covirus? You were there. You saw it all.
How do you know? How the fuck do you know that?
A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Gorian's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled, with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne, so close that you can almost touch them, and wreak your vengeance for that night.
You know as well as me, Covirus, and my father too. Give me that ring, and let me find my vengeance. Or, you know me well, Covirus, I should say. You're right, Covirus. I was there. Myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Where were you, if you know so much? We gotta say that.
If you be so void of trust, I'm surprised you've made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it.
Whoa, give me the ring at least. Come on. But how does he know? Come on, that's a little fucking weird. You should have seen that one coming, Covirus.
Don't worry
That
about
line
me.
of questioning. Alright, fuck me. Look at all these dingle-dang books everywhere. Holy hell, they go on for miles.
No, excuse me,
Reader?
but I'm late for my classes.
Is this the same as before? Yep. Priest of Ogma, we'll check in with you, see if we get same.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Hello, I am the level coordinator. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I don't need your help. Could you tell me where I could find Testeril? I was wondering where I could find Ulront. Why would I ask about these? Have I forgotten something important? As to a reason why I would ask about these? Testeril vaguely rings a bell, so I'll say that.
Testeril is a busy man, and I don't keep track of his schedule. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe they're good as dead. Or part of the conspiracy as well. Do Watchers here say anything different?
should have joined the army.
Hull's gotta stop holding his mead fests. My head is killing me.
Okay. Over here. Right. More literature. We'll go through all of it. I just want
The Lord of
filter all
murder
this
shall
out.
perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alondo.
The Wise Alondo! Where did we hear this before? Wasn't this, Weren't there people singing this outside in the very beginning? Right? It was foreshadowing for everything. It was the prophecy. It was the prophecy that they were singing. How did they know, though? They were insiders then. They must have known. They came here, they knew of me? But Gorion must have surely known of me. And that I'm like a child of murder. I guess, yeah, I'm a child of murder. I'm one of the children of murder. Gorion must have known it. Maybe that's why Gorion took me in. That like, damn, a child of murder? That fucking sucks. Alright, come on. Right? That's if Gorion is as nice of a person as it sounds like the game is making him out to be, and there's no grand twist, that tracks, right? Okay. Maybe they chant here as well. Lila Schnub, you look distressed. What is it, child? Nothing, it's nothing. I'm just finding it very hot in here. There's trouble here, Chanter. You must help me. Let's say that. You are right. I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. Oh no, he's like a musical. It just kind of worked out that way. I must know who has visited the keep lately, and where they have spent their times. As Chanter, you know the history of this keep better than any other. I've grown up here. I've played within its walls, but there were many places I was never allowed to go. I'm older now, and I will go where I must, but please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? Ah, secret shit. Okay. But what right have you to ask that, child? I'm not a child anymore, Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter, Gorion would have had it so. Or would he have? Did part of Gorion fear me? What if Gorion also... Wow, what if it wasn't out of altruism? Now that I think about it, sorry, I just clicked to read this. I'm not reading it. But what if Gorion took in Gorion's ward not out of charity, not because he felt bad for the kid or whatever? What if he did it as a precaution? And what if over time he came to be like, oh, maybe this is one of the good ones, right? Maybe this is one of the good kids of murder that are good aligned and they deserve a chance, right? But originally, maybe he took me in under the pretense of like, well, I'm a super cool wizard with a lot of power. This might be a prophetic child before me. I may need to murder this child in cold blood as it sleeps one day, because it may be like a fucked up Super Demon 500 or whatever, child of murder. I don't know. We're starting to formulate a lot of shit. Alright. I'm growing old. He breaks character now. He's done chanting. This is serious shit now. I'm growing old, and the young are not so young anymore. Nor the carefree so carefree. Aloando the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge, and whose prophecies I chant each day, he is entombed in the bowels of this place? What the fuck? Well, I mean, that's not that weird, right? Is that really that weird? If he lived here and founded this place, you know, there's a lot of different facilities here. It makes sense that there would be like catacombs or whatever. Why wouldn't you want to be buried there? You know, a lot of people, like when they die or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, cremate me and sprinkle my ashes at the place where I grew up or whatever, right? A lot of people do that. That's not that weird. That's not that weird, right? That's kind of normal. If you think about it, that's kind of a normal thing to do. Alright. I tell you this, Lila Schnub, because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg of you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls, unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. I must go now, child, Lila Schnub. It is time to chant the seer's prophecies, as I always have. Whoa. Candlekeep holds many secrets, but I have discovered one of them at last. The chanter says crypts lie beneath the keep, holding the remains of Aloando, the seer. And who knows who else. Whoa, why did we write that in too? Uh-oh. Unfortunately, the chanter could tell me nothing of the dangers in the crypts, instead imploring me not to enter them. Well, I guess we're going to fucking end up entering them, huh?
Don't worry about me.
What else is around here? More readers and whatnot? Very well. We checked in on a reader on this floor, right? Just in case they say something new on a different floor.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my
Oh.
classes.
Yeah, this is new.
Can't talk right now. I'm studying the martial strategy of Rigerd II. You know his son, Azuan? Borrowed a great deal of his father's strategies.
We have heard of Azuan. We've read of them before, I believe, right? Okay, another reader. See if they say anything.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you like that. I'm just rather busy right now.
Okay. Let's continue. Priest of Ogma.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
A young man named Kovirus is visiting our library. He is said to know every work of the great Aloando by heart. I would learn from his fine example if I were you, Lila Schnub. Dude, I feel like we missed out on a really cool ring. You know? But I'm sticking with it. This is our fate. Okay. And, you know, we're not exactly hurting right now for power. And we do know for a fact that whatever this ring is, unless it's one of the weird secret Easter egg things, we'll probably not carry it off into the next game. Okay. Well, cool. That's a full check around all this area, right? I suppose when next we come back, we'll do a big read-off. We'll at least read the entirety of Shadowdale 1 through 13, because we have it. We'll read all of that in one sitting. We will also check all of these as well after doing that reading to see if they hold anything that we have not yet read, and we'll read that as well. Or maybe, you know what, actually, we'll check all of these first in case there's something that's directly plot relevant, and then for people who want to skip the readings for Shadowdale, History of Shadowdale and whatnot, 1 through 13, that way they can skip that, right? Make it easier for... That way, like, oh, I'll skip the Shadowdale stuff, I don't mind that. But if there's something relevant to the direct plot, the direct narrative going on right now, I would love to see that. That way you're not, like, having to either second guess about, like, fast forwarding through the video, scrubbing forward if you're disinterested, and also so I don't have to worry about putting in a fucking timestamp. Just makes it easy on everybody, huh? All right. Yeah, so when next we come back, we'll do a big-ass read-off, because, like I said, what more fitting of a location to do it than in here in the libraries of Candlekeep. We'll check all these, we'll do a read-off, and then we'll go on to the 3rd floor where there's supposed to be some fucking action. But it sounds like the real action might be in the fucking crypts. Which, you know what? We thought that we would end up going beneath Baldur's Gate into the sewers and all that, right? That old chestnut would come to light. But as it turns out, it was actually beneath Candlekeep. Until next time, please take care of each other.